Hello and one and all, and welcome back to yet another movie review. And this time we are going back to the pre-1970 series. I've really enjoyed doing this, guys. I know I've done some in the past, and I enjoyed doing it quite a bit. And just to bring older films to the channel, just to showcase something old is not an excuse because people still use that for some reason, and that's just their problem. But I am back with a new classic review onto my series, and that is going to be the 1957 film 12 Angry Men, which is directed by Sidney Lumet. Hope I've pronounced his name right. Stars Henry Fonda and Lee J. Cobb. And basically, 12 Angry Men is involving these 12 men after hearing a murder father. They are basically debating whether or not the boy who has killed his father is guilty or not. And if everyone thinks he's guilty, he gets sent to the electric chair. And guys, I know I don't normally do spoiler reviews for these big older classics, but I cannot help but do it for 12 Angry Men because this film is absolutely fantastic. And if you guys have not seen 12 Angry Men, I highly implore you to see 12 Angry Men. If you've never seen black and white films before, even if they're not your thing, I do strongly suggest you check out 12 Angry Men. It is that good. And this might be my favorite black and white film. And it's just a 96-minute film with incredible filmmaking by Sidney Lumet. And from the beginning of the film, we basically see these 12 men. They're in the courtroom. They're basically moving into the room. And then we do get to see the one and only shot of the boy that killed his father. Yeah. And can I just say, the way Sidney Lumet films the opening sequence with the text and all, just everyone sitting down at the table, you know, the way the camera is just moving to different angles on characters and other characters, the way Sidney Lumet shot this and directed this was so well. This is one of the best directed films ever made. And Henry Fonda, who is Juror 8, hope I said that word correctly. His character is so good, and you realize that he is the main character of the 12 men, and is basically thinking the boy is not guilty. Everybody else thinks he is guilty, especially one particular character, Juror 3, Lee J. Cobb, who is excellent in this film. And just the way he acts in this film, what do you mean it's possible? And just, he is absolutely phenomenal in this film. Just, you know, from On the Waterfront, and later on he did The Exorcist, and before that, this film, 12 Angry Men. He is one of the best actors we've ever gotten in the golden age era of film. Lee J. Cobb is freaking great in this film. It's like having Henry Fonda as the hero and Lee J. Cobb as the villain, but this isn't a hero and villain movie. It's basically just 12 men, as I said, debating whether the boy is guilty or not. And then later on in the film, you realize all these other men are somewhat agreeing with Henry Fonda, saying that the boy is not guilty as they go along. And can I just say, all the other duo actors in this movie, they are all phenomenal. Every single actor in this film was just amazing. And to tell you something, guys, if you've never seen a black and white film, and even if they're not your big thing, you're just more of a blockbuster, it's a guy like, say, Sean Chandler, then this is a film that you got to at least once in your life. But if you're someone who wants to get into filmmaking, writing, camera work, wherever, like I said in my other older reviews, like the likes of Citizen Kane and regards to It's a Wonderful Life, 12 Angry Men is another one of those movies that is a must watch if you want to get into writing, because this film is well written and the dialogue is amazing. And the scene where Henry Fonda and Lee J. Cobb are still arguing, Lee J. Cobb is almost trying to have a go at Henry Fonda, and then the other jurors are trying to convince him not to. And then Henry Fonda says, "You're gonna kill me." But this film just completely blew my mind when I first watched this, and I am so honored to own the Criterion. Normally I stand up my Blu-rays, but unfortunately it doesn't stand very well. But oh well. And you do get some other great scenes whenever they're in the bathroom scene. You know, Henry Fonda's having a moment. And just the ending as well, whenever everyone is leaving the room area, it's raining outside. This is one of those films where if it's raining in your area, you can pretty much watch this film. If you're into film or filmmaking, then 12 Angry Men is one of those movies that is a must watch, especially if it's a rainy day, depending whether you have it on physical media or wherever you can find it on. It's that good. That ending scene alone, where everyone is leaving, and then Henry Fonda is helping Lee J. Cobb put his jacket on, and just because Lee J. Cobb is the last one remaining, thinking that the boy is guilty. And Joseph Sweeney, who was also excellent. Everybody in this film is excellent. And Joseph Sweeney and Henry Fonda say their names, their character names, who they are before the film ends. You know, it's the only time where in the movie where you get to see the characters telling who is each other, who's who they are. Because basically, these men are just only debating about the boy, whether he's guilty or not guilty, and that ends one of the greatest films ever made. And if you're someone who wants to get into films, if you get tired of saying, "Well, blockbuster films are great, but I want to get into something new," then watching a film like 12 Angry Men and other movies that are black and white, or films that are considered classics, then 12 Angry Men is one of those movies you have got to watch. And overall, guys, 12 Angry Men is a masterpiece of filmmaking, characters, dialogue, and just it has everything you want in a film, and I have no negatives with this film whatsoever. And it's also a film on my letter grade scale that I'm going to give an A+. Just, this movie is that good, guys. If you have not seen it, please check this film out. It is worth your time. Even if black and white films aren't your thing, it is a film that you gotta at least watch once in your life. There you go, guys. That was my review on 12 Angry Men. Comment down below, let me know below what you thought of this movie. Let me know below in the comments. Comment down below, let me know below who's your favourite of the 12 duos. Could be anyone. Let me know below in the comments and let's have a great discussion down there. And as always, guys, if you're new to my channel, I'm from the UK as a movie reviewer who likes to review movies, classics, especially on special times, occasions, and when something new comes out. And again, as always, if you're new, please feel free to leave a comment, like, subscribe, share this video, and notify that bell before you leave. All of my social media links can be found in the description below. And as always, until my next video, I shall see you then, and peace.